And here we are with the final episode of Magical Girl Raising Project.
Let's get this over with.
We're starting the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. It's raining. Dramatic. Got a lovely matte painting of somebody's room in disarray. Doll on the floor.
Flashback, maybe?
Yeah, looks like back to the game, because this was a phone app game for them until it became a deaf game.
Yeah.
So we're getting Snow White's backstory. I wonder if that means we're going to actually have her die this episode. It's the last one, so
I doubt it.
yeah. I doubt it too. This show is not daring enough to kill its main character, but we are randomly getting fancy transformation scenes now at the end.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Sorry, we don't have more energy.
Yeah.
It's just being exciting.
Is not anything this show has been good at. It's been so
Not exciting. I've been so not invested.
yeah. Nothing ever convinced us to care.
And look, she's crying.
Yeah.
Because that's all Snow White's done. Cry
Yep.
and mope.
And have other people believe in her.
Yeah, we know.
This is weird. This should be earned by this stage, but it really isn't, because of just how fake and hollow the vast majority of this show has been. So, is your plan to off yourself so that those two can no longer fight to the death? You know Fav's just going to reduce to 1 if you do.
I don't think she has a plan.
Yeah, you're probably right. She's not smart enough for plans.
She's probably just going to mope and not transform again.
Yeah. At least that's probably the idea she's got. I bet she transforms this episode. You know, just in time for some sort of Deus Ex Machina to fall in her lap.
Cranberry was
Yeah.
useless.
She accomplished nothing. She was the closest thing we had to a main villain. Yeah, technically Swim's following that final boss, but
Swim wasn't the main villain.
yeah. I should care more because 2 of the 3 vaguely interesting characters are 2 of the 3 left.
And are about to have a fight to the death.
But it doesn't matter who wins, and it's set up for Swim to lose. Fav clearly wants her to die because she's not listening to him. The episode name is File Not Found.
So I assume the entire game's going to break.
Yeah. Dramatic lighting, dramatic rainstorm.
At least we can know that this will probably be an interesting fight scene that has been.
The writing for this show is terrible, but the directing's actually kind of nice.
So, let's cross our fingers to be a.
Oh, maybe Fav's actually going to explain now when it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Episode 12
Yeah.
is not the time.
There needs to be some time left to
Let this sink in.
do something with it. Well, that's a reasonable counter.
Yeah.
She's got the energy medicine and the magic weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just a chain of murder.
Tsum Tsum does have a few
Yeah.
screws loose. I can't argue with that.
And that's why you're setting up.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he's a horrible little asshole.
You haven't gotten that the jerk is a jerk yet.
Yeah, well, she doesn't want it.
Yep. Yeah, well, you're a lying little... bit of horrible. Meanwhile, the fight scene...
swimming through the concrete was pretty cool.
Yeah. Her rising is clearly a little slow.
Yeah, and we shouldn't be finding this out on episode 12.
There's nothing left to do with it. This should have been a reason earlier for... This should have been a motivation for Snow White to keep playing.
Yeah. And why are you telling Snow White this? You know she's the...
I think he wants her riled up so that she'll do something. Too bad, because it was kind of a good feint.
Yeah. And of course, there's times when...
Cranberry being a psycho killer, psycho killed.
Mm-hmm.
She was already transformed, and we already saw her do this once this episode. Okay, short.
No, you don't.
Mm-hmm. That thing doesn't break so easy. At least he'll stop annoying her.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if you make it there in time.
No.
That's a good perch ripple.
Yeah. There's no way for her to surprise from there.
Okay, I have
Now
no idea how
get the
that...
spear.
I have no idea how that worked, but... That doesn't make any sense physics-wise.
Yeah. That...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to this.
We know that's what caused this disaster.
Yeah.
It was a little obvious. And Snow White's probably gonna, like, try to stop. No, not in time.
Why does she have both her arms now?
I don't know. Oh, no, wait, she lost it at the elbow. That was just her sleeve.
Oh.
And now you're going to die of blood loss. Because what else are we doing with this?
I don't know. We're not doing anything.
What's the point of this show? No, you didn't. You're a dumbass.
No, you shouldn't have even bothered trying. Yeah.
But she was also a psycho killer.
And she's de-shifted, so...
She once again looked like she had both arms in that state.
Are you going to do anything
Yeah, you're completely
now?
useless. B.
You horrible little thing.
Uh-huh.
That's not going to be easy to destroy.
No. Well, there's still a magic spear somewhere around here. And a lucky rabbit's foot to crit it, but hasn't mattered at all.
No.
There's enough left of this episode, but there's got to be some sort of... Okay, the rabbit's foot is doing something. Yes.
Something. We know.
Yeah, it was really bad writing, Fav. Yes, and then you've got the magic spear that, for some reason, Snow White never even considered.
Yeah,
yes.
We get it. But it's we wouldn't have needed her hearing the whispering to guess that maybe that weapon...
That the wonder was worth 25 years of lifespan for...
No, that was the invisibility cloak.
Right.
I think it was 10 for the weapon.
No, the weapon was the most expensive item. They mentioned that because they were talking about how Swim took that up. Fav, deleted.
And Snow White still did nothing useful.
Yeah, no. She could have taken up that spear and done it herself.
And then she would.
But no, we just randomly had the rabbit's foot resurrect Ripple to deliver the final blow. So apparently Ripple's still doing things. Apparently they get to keep their powers even with the system downed. I don't know. Is there anything? Alright, you're knocking over terrorists. Ripple is busy becoming Spec Ops Asuka. And I guess Snow White's helping her? So this is coming. Okay, so apparently Snow White's doing all the rampaging as well.
I'm not following this.
The Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka was not a great show. But 5 minutes of Spec Ops, like any 5 minutes, are better than this. And they're sparring as friends, I guess, because they interacted all of pretty much never. Like, I liked Ripple, and Snow White was our main character, but they were pretty much never in the same place at the same time. So I'm not sure why their friendship should be at all
valuable
or relevant. Why does this matter? Why is this what we were building up to? A shitty version of the setup for the present tense of Spec Ops Asuka.
Which, you know, it had its problems, but I didn't have problems with investment in that show.
That's really it. That's really where we end with... They're using magical girl powers to push over gangsters, like in another show that wasn't that great. But at least I gave a crap about. That's it. That's really what you do with 12 episodes and 14 dead magical girls.
And with Snow White, she still did nothing on screen.
No! She just comes back in this epilogue scene as apparently she's a vigilante badass now, but...
we don't actually see any of it.
Yeah.
And we sort of never see any...
Useless! Yeah. Useless! This entire show! Useless! This is an affront to both magical girls and death games. And, okay, I do actually really like the magical girl genre most of the time, but I don't have that high of a respect for death games, but they still deserved better than this. Better than this! Dear God! There hasn't been a show that's made me this mad in a long time for just how bloody failed it is. Not one thing it did... Okay. I'm going to rant for a bit and just add to everything that I say, except for the fight choreography. The fight choreography was awesome. Nothing! It didn't... Not... When it comes to writing, not one thing was right. Every note was off. It failed. So badly, in so many ways, that... the laziest possible route would have been better because it wouldn't have managed to screw up this much.
I don't remember if I said it on camera or not, but it's my opinion that it's like someone knew what they were supposed to do, but not how or why.
Yeah, kind of like the analysis of it, this is what a bot would write trying to create this show. It's calculated, but it doesn't understand.
It doesn't understand why you need to do things this way or that way. It doesn't understand how to make you invested.
And as a result, we have this. I knew this was gonna be bad. I didn't know how bad.
Anyway, we are done.
Done with Magical Girl Raising Project. We'll see you the next time we have a show to rant about on mic. Good night, and stay the hell away from this show. Bye.